Well, here I am at a popular spot for weddings and such, and a bit of an outdoor area. Well, I found my first loonie. It's a beautiful 94, 96, something like that. And how do you like that plug? Isn't that beautiful? Using my Hori Hori knife from Forest City Metal Detectors. You see that? Isn't that beautiful? And such a little plug. Awesome. Alright, well, on to the next. Alright guys, well, here I am amongst a lot of trash. So there's some kind of 50, 60 signal over here. Just dug a little 4 signal right there. And then over here, I got that. So I'm in Park 1 mode, but I'm only about halfway sensitivity because I don't want to go very deep here because it's a place that needs to be nice. Anyway, I think this is a loony or toonie. Too bad it's 3 bars. Alright, let's try and find that. I think it's right by that straw. Alright, so we're going to dig that. Okay, so I wanted to show you how this Hori Hori knife works. So it's pretty nice. It's got a sharp edge, cuts through the grass, really easy. And I know it's in this little spot here, so I'm not going to make too big a plug, but just enough to, I believe, find the thing. Alright, so slowly pry it up so that you don't make too big a mess. Alright, nice little plug. There it is. Yeah, right on. And that's another loony, just like I thought. Right on. Yay, well, being a wedding place, of course there's going to be tea candles. So that was ringing up as a 42, 43 on the VDI, and just below the surface, so easy dig. On to the next. Okay, I just pulled out a dime, another nice little tiny hole plug, but I was a little concerned because again, it wasn't perfect. It was a 95 signal, but then if you move away from it, it would go down to the 80s and so on. And that's the way dimes kind of have been performing for the Simplex. And I was a little concerned I might be missing it. It's harder to pinpoint. That's why at the school, or in a nice big field, you can dig a big plug, but here at a nice place, you got to be careful about digging big plugs and not ruining the beautiful grass, although it's not so beautiful. Anyway, well, on to the next. Well, there we go, another loony just an inch down in the dirt. It's a 96 signal. I love loonies. Another dollar richer. Right on to the next. Alright, well here's a nickel. It was coming up like a pull tab 2223, and that's an American nickel. And as I was digging the hole right here, I scraped it. Good thing it's not so old. It's only 2009, so not a big deal. But anyway, I was thinking it was going to be a pop tab, and the pinpointer was giving it right here, so I caught the edge. Oh well, on to the next. Well, that American nickel, which was right here, turned into a little spill. I then dug another nickel, very choppy signal, and then a dime. And every once in a while a 90 something would show up, and it would jump down to 4 and 80 and so on, but they were just below the surface right here. Right on. Hey guys, can you see it down there? I don't know if you can. Oh, listen to this, watch this. It's right on the surface, and it's jumping all over the place. Well, that's a loony. I think, yeah, see it says 2006. I think it's more of a modern loony and not as good metal as they used to be making them out of. So Simplex has a hard time picking up the very modern coins. Anyway, well, I found $1 on the surface. Right on. Okay, so I was digging responsibly here. Had a bit of a deeper signal. It was in the 90s, and I figured it'd be right in here. And it wasn't. It was under a little bit farther, right about there. I was able to pull it out though. So there it is. It's a 1986 quarter. Right on. Well, I sure like it when the pinpointer helps you out. See, I thought the simplex was pointing over here, so I was scanning and I had nothing, and then I got something right here, so I did a little plug and it was hanging out right in that little slot right there, about an inch down, right on, and that's a quarter. Super. Well, I'm being super careful around here and digging lots of pull tabs, and the pull tabs I'm digging because I'm hoping to maybe find a ring too or some kind of jewelry, being a fancier place and where there's weddings. Well, that's the type of thing people lose. Alright, well, on to the next. Well, got a quarter, and it was pretty deep. It was right down there, almost 2 inches, and a pinpointer picked it up, thankfully. So I was able to dig a little plug, and that was right on the bottom. 2006. It was a bit choppy. It wasn't like a nice signal. It was giving me good numbers, between 87 and 95, but it was like a funny sound. Anyway, those are for sure modern coins. Well, there was another choppy signal just past the other one. The other one was right here, and a bit of a quarter spill, 2 quarters. Right on. This one's a 2002, I think. Yeah, there's no date on the front, and or on the back, but there's that one. And look, it's got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 rusty spots on it already. Anyway, it was about, well, an inch and a half down right there. Cool.